Steve is the captain. He's a key player for a team. An all-round player with fantastic talent.
In his young life, he has become a legend for what he's done for Liverpool Football Club.
For Gerrard! You beauty! A Steven Gerrard special, and that was special.
Well played, Steven Gerrard.
Steven Gerrard, and the man, number one. Gerrard! Who else? Steven Gerrard! Oh, what about that?
It flew in for Liverpool from Steven Gerrard.
What a goal by Steven Gerrard!
That is sensational.
It was the Liverpool district of Huyton which Steven Gerrard called his home in the early years. The Bluebell estate welcomed him into the world on May the 30th, 1980.
I'm very proud that I come from Huyton and the Bluebell, and I think the type of player I am and the player I've become, I think that's partly down to being brought up in Huyton and the Bluebell. This is my estate now where I was brought up. This is the Bluebell estate.
How often would you be playing football in the street at night?
Every day. Every single day, before school, after school, summer holidays, put jumpers down as goals and start a match. If we could get a big match on with a different estate, a gang of lads from a different estate would get it on, and it was good rivalry from the different estates. There's times when I'd be running into the house crying because I'd been kicked by older lads, and I'd been pushed off the ball and ended up with cuts and bruises all over me, and there's been times where I've been beat 3 or 4-0 in the seat and it hurts, and so yeah, I've had all kinds of experiences on the Bluebell estate. Well, this is me school on the right, me primary school. That's the playground where we used to play and have matches on the playground.
Were you a good little boy at school?
I wasn't naughty in school. My mum and dad were really strict on how I behaved in school and made sure I was there all the time. Hello. How are you? I've grew out of it. Are you okay?
Yeah, lovely to see you.
And you? You looking well?
And you are.
First time I had him in my class, I think he was about 8, 9, and he was obviously a budding star then. And then in year 6, by then I had taken over the school football team, so he was my school captain, and of course I like to think I taught him everything he knows.
Should have had my first game of footy. Yeah.
Obviously with Mrs.
Yeah. It looks dead small now. I remember when I was a kid.
When you were here, it would have appeared absolutely enormous.
Yeah.
Really
I remember doing PE in here.
So.
I think this is where I first kicked my first ball, wasn't it? In this room.
He was a marvellous captain, because what I always tell the children even now is that instead of criticising the other players, he actually used to show them how to do it right, and they really looked up to him and really wanted to succeed. They understood how good he was.
Did you play any other sports? Were you any good at cricket?
Yeah, I was quite decent at them all. PE was my favourite lesson, and any sport we were doing, cricket, anything I was good. I was decent at, yeah. Decent swimmer, I got all my medals and stuff in school, and I used to just love sport, but obviously football was my preferred choice.
If you hadn't been a footballer, do you know what you would have done?
No, I think there would have been problems, I wasn't really very good at school. Academically, I'm not very clever, so I think without football I'd maybe struggle, yeah.
Somebody at one of the junior teams, I think it was Whiston Juniors, I believe, were good enough to phone us. I think they spoke to Dave Shannon and said that we need to have a look at this youngster.
I was 8 years of age. I played for a Sunday League team called Whiston, and the manager of the Sunday League side said to me that the coach at Liverpool wanted us to come down and have a trial.
There was just something special about Steven as a youngster, and as a player that just makes him that little bit extraordinary. And that's what you're looking for, of course. And you know, you can work a lifetime in this industry and never really come across them.
I used to come twice a week, and you know, I used to look forward to Tuesdays and Thursdays like Christmas Eve. Really, it was that exciting to come here and, you know, train for Liverpool for 2 hours. The coaches used to speak to me dad about, you know, you need to be physically strong and a decent height to play at first team level, and you'd have to be strong. And I was always worried that I maybe wouldn't get that height or that strength to make it to the top.
Said all the way along to his mum and dad, you know, trust me, you can be a top player at Liverpool and for England. And we were saying that to him from 14, only because we believed it. And they trusted us and let us get on with the job.
I knew at 14 years of age I was going to be going full time at 16 till at least 21, 22, because I knew the contract they were going to offer me. So in school I was like just, you know, wishing it away. I wanted it to go quick. You know, I used to, the last day from school I remember sprinting to the bus stop, the happiest man on the planet, knowing that after the summer holidays I'd be starting full time at Liverpool Football Club. Steve Harriott passed me on to Ule at 19 years of age. At the time I was captain of England under-18s, and I was doing really well for the reserves, and Ule had watched me in a couple of games, and that's when he'd first seen me, and then I got passed on to Ule, and then from there he helped me a great deal. You know, he gave me that chance to train with the first team.
Gerrard really has been mine to play, not just come down for experience. I mean, as soon as he come down, he was virtually in and around the first year. I think in one of his, you know, first few training sessions, he was putting himself about us, he normally does, and I think he ended up, you know, nutmegging Paul Ince, which went down well with the rest of the lads. A bit of a laugh and a joke, but I don't think it went down too well with Ince.
Yeah, I can't really say on TV what he called me when I'd done it, but you can imagine he wasn't happy.
29th of November 1998, first team graduation day for Steven Gerrard.